Alright, welcome guys to another Blender live stream. I am your host Morgan Ozpin, and today we're going to be continuing with the bar exterior we made in the last stream. So, I'm not summarize what I'm what I'm doing. I pretty much told you guys what's the goal of these series of live streams for the past couple of weeks. So let's just jump into it. Um, Last time we created all of the models for this scene right here. We created a a road, created a road, a freaking intersection, a ground here which consists of a bunch of trees, which I won't show because if I do, Blender might crash in me. A sky which I imported from our other apartment scene. I also imported a bunch of cars. And the main thing I've created last stream are a bunch of Harley Davidsons, a bar setup over here, some gravity made with grease pencil, some lanterns, a bench, I guess, a shady looking what's it called? A shady looking door. Put some doorknobs there as well. A back door, some trash cans, a dumpster, a little bit of a light over here, some lanterns, some bricks, and yeah, I think that's pretty much what I've done last stream. A lot of time was put into the Harley Davidson for some reason. I don't know why what's gone into my mind, but yeah, here's a Harley Davidson for you guys. Very quick sketch, a quick model I made. But yeah, let's just jump into it, guys. I think for now should probably start importing some what's it called? Some materials. So let's do that real quick. Actually, I'll just get. Where's my church scene? There it is. There we go. I'm gonna import one what's it called? One image here because there is. I didn't put any material in this fence. I'll just import one of these images here, one of these model meshes here, because it contains a bunch of materials that I want to reuse for this bar exterior. Right, there we go. Hey, the church is bigger than the bar, I know that. But anyways, okay, so I guess we should first UV map this entire house, entire bar, I mean. All right. So far a day has passed since my last live stream. Nothing much has happened in my side, aside from the fact that I just had a assignment happen during the day today. I'm taking ethics class in college right now. It's a minor subject I don't really need to care about, but it is interesting nonetheless. Today I had an assignment that talks about, sort of had me thinking about normative and meta ethics. Made me realize that I'm pretty much, I don't really have a moral code now that I now that I think about it. Um, oh, if you guys don't know, there are like three branches of ethics that uh that that people use to study ethics. So there's normative ethics, which is a branch of ethics wherein we try to figure out what is right from wrong. Meta ethics is another branch that sort of questions our 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 main ideologies of moral thinking. Like for example, a normative ethical thinker would say, hey, this law looks pretty bad. It's a bad thing to initiate, while a meta ethical thinker would think, but what if like like uh like I would say, like a meta ethical thinker is more so a philosopher, someone who questions everything uh that we that society stands for, while a normative ethical thinker tries to actually figure out what's right and what's wrong. So I guess the only flaw with meta ethics is that they don't really give you a definite right or wrong way of doing things. Like if for example, like the trolley problem, you guys are familiar with the trolley problem, right? Like if I were to if a meta ethical thinker would analyze the trolley problem, they won't give a definite answer. uh they would instead just question the entire situation. Like, okay, so what if I were to pull this lever and kill that one person? Would it be ethical, or would it be not? What if that one person is uh intrinsically more valuable than the 5 people on board? Will that make it more ethical? But they never really, they never really freaking give you a definite answer. They're always questioning, and it made me realize that I'm more so a meta ethical thinker. Now that I'm thinking about it, like I don't have any. At least from my own observation, I don't think I have any moral ground to stand on. You know. Like if you were to ask me what determines right from wrong, or if say you present me with a trolley problem, wherein would I rather kill 5 guys or 1 guy, I would think I don't know, because the situation is like very complicated, and I don't want to be. I just don't want I just don't want consequences. The more I think about it, like for any choice I make in the trolley problem, I see like a contradiction to some sort of already built ideology of moral behavior. Anyways, that's my afternoon. I pondered my in the morning. I pondered about my freaking understanding of what is right or wrong. Possibly having like an existential crisis. Because I also in one of my assignments we actually analyzed this freaking situation that happened a few years ago in the Philippines. So there's this one couple who was kind of owning a monkey in front of their yard. That's actually a very normal thing to find in the Philippines, because you know a lot of the regions in our archipelago are still, you know, very rural, and may I say even like behind the times, to a point that there are still some people living in, you know, in very jungle-ish areas. And one of these people was owning a monkey. I mean, there's nothing wrong about that, right? But then a child came close to this monkey, and the monkey actually bit the child in the forehead. And the question that I had while watching this video, and what, you know, the subject of ethics tries to question, is that who is what is who is the one in the wrong here, and what would be the most possible ethical way to deal with this situation? Because if you think about, if you are, you know, if you were to apply Occam's razor, or the most obvious answer to this predicament, you would think, oh, the blame probably goes towards the people owning the monkey, because they shouldn't be putting that monkey in front of the front yard in the first place, be exposed towards all of the other people in their neighborhood. But then I think about it for a bit, and I'm like, you know, maybe the monkey can be held responsible, because if you think about what exactly separates us humans from the rest of um the animal kingdom, is it our knowledge? If it's our knowledge, what exactly is it with our brains that makes us smarter than animals, to a point that we don't even that to a point that we can actually be held responsible for moral dilemmas more so than animals? Can animals be held responsible? What exactly makes us different from humans, from animals? And is it possible that we could just be too prideful of the human race, because you know, we sort of actually just think about it, we just sort of made up the rules to who governs who governs the earth, you know, back in ancient times. And we don't really have anyone we don't no one really, you know, we never really discussed with the other organisms of the animal kingdom as to whether or not we are the right rulers of the earth, you know. And, you know, I'm just having this existential crisis with myself. I don't want to be the one to sort of I'm not trying to set up any conspiracy theorist here, but you know, it's something worthy. It's just something to think about, you know. It's something that got my head rolling. You know, it's a bunch of shower thoughts in my head. All right, so we made this. We made the UVs. The UVs. This. Let's unwrap this. Let's view this from instructions. Oh, cool. All right. We can go ahead and probably make some materials. starting off with selecting all of these parts to make a cut along here. This will make sense in a while. But what I'm gonna be doing is going to like all of this. What is this? Okay, I gotta deselect some of these edges right here. I'm gonna create a different color for the roof. And I guess a different color in this concave area of the bar. And I think I'm gonna put an emission shader in the windows here, the one window here. Right, find this. Last these areas right. Okay. Oh, I hope I can get this animation done for the end of my learning term. Because I feel like I'm gonna get busy. Once the next learning term rolls around. Alright, let's select all of these. Okay. Let's back to here. Get everything else into the limelight. Let's go with ball. See how this looks. Bad. I think I'll make it look. Okay, maybe I'll make it. Right. A little bit of a. You know what? I'm gonna put texture into this. I need to paint. I think I need to paint this part of the roof right here. Let's go with an image here. 1920 by 80. And 80. Okay. Right. This two here. Okay. I'll draw a bunch of roof stuff here. Ah, fuck this. Have in mind. Oh, and I need to. A little bit of brushes and get my add-on here. I put my save files, didn't I? Oh, fuck. By the way, if you guys have seen my Twitter, if you haven't, you can go follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to post a tweet at least once a day. Keep you guys updated. But I finally made the announcement that Gimp is no longer my best friend. Krita is now my new best friend. Nothing too dramatic about that, right? I mean, I don't think there are any Gimp fanboys in the internet right now, at least, or at least at any fans vocal as say people from Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop. But yeah, I switched to I finally decided to switch programs and use, where's the CR brush pack? And you get some of these over here. Import all of this. Okay. Here. Yep. So I made the jump to Krita. And I'm thinking about doing another live stream sometime in the future. I still don't know when. Wherein I would be comparing both Krita and Gimp together to see which one is the best in terms of being a good drawing program. I still believe that Gimp is still a good alternative to Photoshop. Good free alternative to Photoshop if you're a photographer. But if you want to do some art stuff and you may want to create some textures for your freaking Blender files, Krita might be the best one actually. And not to mention, I think they also have a mode dedicated to creating a bunch of normal maps, which I'll probably visit. Probably visit if I ever have the time. I don't have any use for normal maps though, since practically using the EV engine actually doesn't support normal maps, I think, but can give it a try at some point in the future. Yeah, this looks visible towards the end here. Okay, let's make this big. Give this some big, thick lines. Because I noticed that with my previous renders that uses outlines and I painted in texture mode, they don't really show that well if you don't have enough light coming out of it. So I'll make these as big as possible. Anyway, channel's been blowing up, guys. I think I've been earning at least 70 subs each month for the past 2 months. I know I don't know why, but I think my channel just blew up once once December rolled around. Probably because of Christmas break. I think Christmas break is the reason why my channel blew up. during the Christmas season. You know, if people wanted to learn about Blender, it's probably a good time to do it in the Christmas season, when you don't have that much things to worry about. You don't have like a job to go to. You're stuck at home. You may want to pick up a new hobby. I feel like Blender, doing some Blender stuff. You know, searching up some Blender tutorials online would be the best option. Peace. Need to connect these. Yeah, I feel like more natural. All right. Nice. Maybe I don't need to connect these all. Yeah, I think this is natural. What's talking about again? Speaking of things blowing up, I noticed that the wrestling, that it's already, the next big wrestling pay-per-view is about to blow up in our faces in a couple in tomorrow. Royal Rumble, boys. If you guys have never watched the Royal Rumble, or watched wrestling like ever, the Royal Rumble is like a pay-per-view that you pay to watch, either through a streaming service or something. It's not gonna be like streamed on, you know, cable or something, at least in America. And the Royal Rumble is a big event hosted by the WWE, wherein a bunch of wrestlers will be fighting. What's it called? But we'll be fighting on this one squared ring, and the only way they can eliminate the other wrestler is by having them go through the top rope and landing on the floor. It's like one of the most insane and most interesting concepts of a wrestling event that I've seen, aside from maybe Money in the Bank. But yeah, if you guys are not into wrestling, I feel like you guys can enjoy the Royal Rumble. Because I feel like it's a good introduction to the number of wrestlers who are currently in the WWE right now. Because there's a total of 30 wrestlers that's gonna show up in that main event, and it's probably like they're a good place for them to shine and bring out the best in them. And who knows, you might even find like a favorite wrestler in that Royal Rumble. One wrestler that I have been watching closely is this guy named CM Punk. People predict that he is going to be at most the top two winners, the top two people to win the Royal Rumble, aside from maybe Seth Rollins. People like Seth Rollins, but I feel like it's a bit overrated. You know. Oh no, wait, Seth Rollins is not in the Royal Rumble, isn't he? Oh, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Dang. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I do like to see Cody Rhodes win again. Because after that promo shoot they have, between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, I'm actually don't know who to cheer toward. Although I do like Cody Rhodes because I feel like he's the only person that actually is doing something with the wrestling industry. I said aside from like following the script, uh, uh, following the script, being being written by some creative department behind WWE, because like wrestling is fake. but I feel like with Cody Rhodes actually did leave an impact in the wrestling scene. That isn't due to, say, some company decision behind the scenes. He made like he's the reason why there's like a ongoing. He's the reason why there's no longer like a monopoly in the wrestling industry thanks to WWE. Like, he's the one who started AEW back in 2017 or 2018. But yeah, he started another wrestling promotion in the United States, and that was just the thing that fans needed, because during the mid 2010s, like, wrestling was becoming a little bit stale. I got into wrestling in 2014 when WrestleMania came around, and I soon dropped it like 2 WrestleManias later because the scene just completely freaking changed. Like, everything is just so bland ever since the whole Daniel Bryan arc was finally concluded in WrestleMania 30. I mean, I did get a little bit of an interest when the Shield started feuding with each other and Dean Ambrose, but I don't know, like, nothing really held as much weight as that first as that first time I watched WrestleMania 30 and I noticed Daniel Bryan is freaking won the WWE Championship despite what's rumored to be a lack of support from him, from the management towards his towards him as a talent. Like, he's not even supposed to be a main event player, yet it's because of the WWE universe that he became the person that he is today, which is a top guy. Not only in WWE but AEW recently. So yeah, like, Cody Rhodes is I like Cody Rhodes because he feels more real to me than any other wrestler. Because his character is all about putting in the work, and he actually did put in the work. So it would be I would really like him to win the Royal Rumble and get another chance to get the Universal Championship from Roman Reigns. So it's rumored to people that it would be The Rock that's gonna come back and beat Roman's ass. You might be thinking, oh, The Rock, that's a pretty good match, right? I know The Rock, he's the guy behind, I don't know, the Tower movie, where he climbs the tower, and those Fast and Furious movies, and that King Kong ripoff was called Rampage. That's a pretty interesting match, right? No, it's not an interesting match. And again, The Rock is big, but come on, you gotta put some other stars put some of the little guys up on top, because I feel like the main reason why WWE fell off to me in the mid 2010s was because there wasn't enough new stars coming to replace the old guys, and yeah, I do respect people like Kane, Freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H. Triple H is still pretty much running the company now, and I have a lot of respect for him. But as a wrestler in this modern age, I don't think you can just get a 60-year-old guy to be running the main event for next 10 years, because you know despite the Undertaker being quote unquote immortal being that has an unbeatable streak, WrestleMania for the past 30 years that he was there, like I don't you guys have to like face the fact that this guy is already in his 60s, and he should be retired by now, because the body doesn't freaking respond lightly to physical pain as you age. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that they have to go away, but you gotta leave some room to the new stars. That's why I kind of respect that NXT exists, even if I do not really understand what's happening in that show right now in WWE. So, if you guys don't know, WWE recently created a kind of wrestling sideshow that isn't really part of their main line of shows, called WWE NXT. What's so special about NXT is that unlike their past shows like Raw and SmackDown, have been it's been part of the main WWE lineup since forever now. NXT is actually only like I think like at most 12 years old. It's a 12-year-old show that exists primarily to elevate new stars into the company. It is created by Triple H, blessed man, and yeah, it's pretty much made to get new stars into the scene. And the reason why we have now fresh new faces like Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, Adam Cole, I think Samoa Joe also had a start at NXT after he had a run at Ring of Honor. That was pretty nice. Yeah, if I want to know who are the next stars in the upcoming future, I would tune in to see the highlight reel on NXT on the main WWE YouTube channel, because I have no other way to consume WWE content aside from watching their highlight reels in their YouTube channel. Although I think that's about to change, because I heard that WWE is about to release all of their shows, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, onto Netflix, which is, oh my god, that's a sweet deal. I think it's a very special occasion for Netflix as well, because I don't think they've ever had any rights to a sports program before. If I'm being honest, I don't think that Netflix has ever showed interest in streaming sports content, especially live ones like Raw or SmackDown. So I'm gonna be tuning into that. Probably get myself a VPN just in case it's not available in the Philippines. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking out for that. Dang, it's wrestling fans are eating good tonight. And speaking of wrestling, I heard that freaking Moist Critical finally released another episode of their of their infamous Moist Wrestling League. I like to tune into that special project with Charlie, just to sort of just because he sort of tackles this specific genre of wrestling that's very funny and very kooky, kind of like Mexican wrestling, wherein it's over the top, but his his wrestling videos are much more comedic. Point that I actually burst out laughing just by the amount, just by the concepts of some of the characters that he's created in this league. Like for this newest episode, it was with a match between a guy named the Texecutioner and a guy named Orion. Now Orion is this is this sort of weeb that I think character originates in Japan. But yeah, he's a weeb. But it goes against this freaking this opponent for this episode of the Moist Wrestling League, which is the Executioner. And this guy is just fully American, and you know, he doesn't really give a shit about the Japanese media. And it's like watching the match, like kind of trying to convince your dad about this new hip thing called anime to you. It's it's like yeah. Orion's like, yo, this anime is the goat, and like the Texecutioner's like, nah, I'm white and I'm fully American. Go watch an eagle instead of watching this liberal shit. It's like you know, the match was pretty fun actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's a little bit more amateurish. I still prefer the high fly matches of Will Ospreay than anything that's happening in the Moist Wrestling League. But this specific episode of MWL was much more high stakes than usual, because it sort of functions like a ladder match, like a Money in the Bank match, which is always interesting to watch. And there are a lot of people jumping from one end of a ladder to the next. People jumping from high places. It's very interesting, you know. But anyways, I feel like I've alienated my audience just because I'm talking about wrestling for a while now. Yeah, because I've only been consuming a lot of wrestling content. Like the easiest thing to pick up if you're very bored. You don't need to know the rules. It's all just people fighting and shit. And if you're lucky enough, you can get yourself invested in a storyline that you probably never heard of. Right. Oh. Anyways. What I've been consuming. Yeah, I forgot about the... But there was some kind of drama I've heard from the internet recently. Let's talk about VTubers now, because I feel like you guys are much familiar with that. So forget me. Tell me if I'm wrong about this, but Rusia was again the talk of the town recently in Twitter. Just because he actually married the person that people have been accusing her of marrying. And I'm like, well, okay. At first, like as someone who's been so into, who has been, been an avid user of the industry, the VTuber industry. I was like, at first thinking, oh my god, that's so wrong. But then I think about it for a little bit, and I'm like, wait. So the main drama is that this person is actually married to another person. That's the whole drama. with the person behind Roost show. And I'm like, excuse me, did I miss something here? Like, I feel like she has the right to have relationships with other people, right? Is this like is this the idol culture again? Because I freaking hate what the idol culture represents in this modern day and age. Because it sort of gatekeeps people from having this normal friendships with other people, and basically turns people's lives into someone else's. If you guys watched the idol anime Oshinoko on Netflix, you guys can sort of get what I'm talking about, right? Like, idols are freaking hard. are being blasted right now on Twitter for like the most simplest shit, like not even like Japanese idols, even like K-pop idols. Like I like there was one time wherein this I never experienced a fan base this dedicated as the idol fan base. Because I remember like one time I was studying class. I was having a class at my university one time, with my classmates. And suddenly the news came out from, I don't know, their cell phones, the news came out from social media that, yo, there's this idol, no, a dance group, I think. And that's they're basically idols, right? There's this dance group that is coming to MOA, this mall. It's actually not that far from the university that I was at, and this girl went wild, and she was like, oh, she's like, yo, can you please cover for me here? I'm going to just visit this person and talk to him. And we were in the middle of the class, by the way, and she just left. She just left, man. Like, I've never been this close to a rabid fan until I've met this classmate of mine, and this event happened with her. And I was like, yo, you can just leave. You just can't leave class. But I didn't say anything because I don't want to be that kind of person that wants to telltale people. Just because I don't know how that would affect people's understanding of how my classmates would think of me if I rat this girl out. Because she's pretty much a popular girl. Oh, I was losing my mind. Like, wow, who gave you the right to just leave class? It's and then like the teacher even saw her leave, and she didn't really hear what she was going out for. And the teacher wasn't even like one of the strict professors. He's a very kind person. He takes his family into Sunday church every once a week. And he's not like he's not very. But even if he's like a Christian, he's not very vocal about it. He just lets people believe what he wants. This professor was cool, and this person was one of the cool professors, But yeah, but yeah, he was like sort of asking us like, well, where did she go? I ain't telling shit because I don't wanna, I don't know what to, I don't know what to say at that moment because I was freaking dumbfounded. And I think the main conclusion that he had as to what happened to her is, maybe it's just a girl thing. You guys know what I mean, right? It's just a girl thing. It's I probably no, he didn't know that the girl is the girl was a fan of this was a fan of this group, and he just sort of concluded that it's a quote unquote girl thing. You know what I mean? It's the one that consists of blood, So we didn't really think about it that much. But damn, that's I don't know if you just turn a blind eye and for this girl, but you gotta give him respect for dealing with this person. Person who I still don't believe is a part of a university. But yeah, it's weird. Freaking idol culture is weird, man. I hope I don't build that same sort of fan base with you guys. I don't think I pretty much market myself as a Blender guy. If you guys are still here for the VTuber shit, that's I don't know if you guys are just focusing on my model right now or something, but I basically just do a bunch of Blender live streams and occasionally a bunch of music and drawing streams that far from what you would expect a normal VTuber would do. I don't think there are any people simping towards the Blender Guru, right? That's just not possible. This day and age, wherein people would want to consume short content that's probably not as boring as this one, as texturing this this roof. Anyway, by the way, if you guys think I doxed myself, I'm let me just say I recently moved universities, so yeah, even though you guys go to MOA, I don't think I'll be there because I moved from one university to the next. You guys can probably know what that university is if you look it up online. Yeah, I still like MOA though. MOA is a pretty good place to hang out. And I have my breaks on that university I attended. But sometimes, I think I posted once a meal I had at an IKEA near that place. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool place to just hang out at IKEA place near MOA. There's also some other things that you can visit around SM MOA, like they're I don't know what's with their food court, but I'm looking at the food court in MOA, and I feel like I've pretty much went around the world in 80 days and experienced every international cuisine in this one food court, and and I'm thinking to myself, yo, these are actually really good food. Like, we got some and some good choices. There's some food from Vietnam in this food court. Some traditional Filipino food, Mexican food, uh some shawarma places there as well. Even a little bit of some American food. Like there's just a bit for everyone in this food court, and the food quality is not even that bad. Like I would expect a food court to just be, you know, like fries, burgers, fries, and if you're living in the Philippines, maybe some cheap street foods like, I don't know, squid balls and stuff. But this food court is like something that I would expect a hotel buffet to sort of host, you know. And next to this food court was this ice rink. Well, because yeah, this mall is a freaking goat. And there's also a playground, a kind of playground that I feel like I would like if I was still 12 years old. Like I took my little sister there once, and she was on board with it, like the environment of MOA. And I heard that they're recently constructing like a roof deck that place, which is, oh my god, that's gonna be OP. That'll be OP for MOA to do. So MOA is actually, you know, a part of a line of malls called SM Malls, and this line of malls already created a roof deck for one of their line of malls, which is one located near the urban part of Taguig in, you know, the National Capital Region, called SM Aura. And SM Aura, I would say, is just as good quality as SMOA. And a mall that I would probably visit if not for the fact that it's a little bit too far from where I live. But yeah, SMOA is a really cool place to go around as well. I went there only once, but the vibe of that place was very, you know, very fancy, very interesting to me. And the one thing that I have the most fond memories of SM Aura is the fact that was the fact that I went once in this escalator. I have no idea where it's going, but when I went up towards the escalator, I realized, oh, this is a roof deck. This mall just has a roof deck, and keep in mind this mall is not even it's very big. So this roof deck was really big, to the point that might as well just be considered another floor in SMOA. SM Aura, I mean. And this roof deck has has a bunch of stores lying around, a bunch of fancy restaurants as well. I ate some pizza there as well. And I also came across a park. A park just built over this roof deck, like an actual park with some shrubs, a sort of path that you can roam around. It's not big, but it's I would consider it a park, you know. And it's very interesting, like the fact that these architects, I don't know what's with the Filipino architects nowadays, but they're going ham with these malls, man. Like people say malls died like the moment online shopping existed, but in this day and age in the Philippines, like malls are just getting bigger and bigger, you know. And to a point that if I want to, you know, make a 3D, want to be inspired to make a 3D set like the one I'm making right now, I'd probably visit just SM Mall and be intrigued by by the architecture behind the malls, you know. Anyway, let me just save this texture file right here. Can go and save this. They're here. Call this the bar roof. All right. Nice. Okay, so now we got this painted. Let's put a little bit of a few more stuff here. Like, for example, oh, okay, okay. I thought my slash key was broken there for a bit. Oh my god. Alright, let's paint some of these the line like so. And let's make one line going across here. Huh, please. Right. Our next thing is this line right here. Wait, do you guys still go to malls? I don't think I've heard any American ever vlog themselves going into a mall in America in a while. That for maybe Walmart? Walmart considered a mall in the US? Or is it just like some kind of supermarket that people go to buy stuff? No. I don't think. No, I don't consider those as malls. No. Malls are supposed to be this sprawling area filled with shops and escalators and food courts that you can go to just have fun and relax with your friends. Alright, let's just go and fucking set up the setup here. I'm gonna save this file first. I feel like it's gonna crash at some point. Use saturation value. All right. Alright, let me just connect all of these here. Let's first start off by okay, we deal with that. Right. Okay. Okay, for this next one, I think I'm going to use this. Call this bar roof. And I'm going to duplicate this bar roof to here. Also get rid of these. Supposed to be. Just follow the reference. But let's use this. Make another material. And one more here as well. Alright. So that leaves us with this special material right here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new texture. Create that. And I'm just going to put some gravity in this gravity in this little shack. Put a little bit of some cracks and maybe a few bits of moss, maybe. Yeah, I do have a. Freaking what? Oh, paint this shit. Oh, there we go. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna call this moss. See what it is, right? That. Now switch to another brush here. We're going to create a crack out of this. Fucking be very bizarre. Turn on. Yeah, this looks. I want to make sure the details are obvious this time. Yep, it's hella obvious, okay. And go and create some more gravity. I guess a white one this time. Make sure I have a distinction between the what's supposed to be cracks and what's supposed to be just spray paint. So to do it here. Say I'm just gonna make the most out of this. UV editing here. Fantastic. we go. Henry was here. Alright. All this bar walls. Obvious. Obvious, okay. Let's go ahead and make some more moss. Maybe around this dumpster area. I think dumpster area should be the one with most moss, considering that some garbage just wet for some reason. You guys notice that every time you're in a you go near a garbage dump, it's like there's always seems to be a lot more moss than usual. Maybe because I know like there's some shit that they put, like actual shit that they put in their, you know, their garbage bags to sort of set up the accumulation of moss. Like, put some and up. Put another rack here. So here, I guess. Right. Alright, let's put some more moss. This freaking thing needs more moss. Oh. Alright, let's sell the image of a depressing bar. Far ahead. Thus. Alright, we need to work on, I guess, the sides of this. Maybe even put like some fake bricks. Wrong brush. Let's make this damp. Oh, it's not damp now that I'm looking at it. Put some more cracks. Or moss over here. Like that. When I zoom out, it creates the bigger dots here. Right. Okay. Henry was here. Alright, let's go ahead and just make the this in here Door. Um, get the, get the name of a door. Where's this coming from? I wanna know. Fuck. Moment, is this material? This, okay. Let's paint all of this freaking. And go with black. Okay, that's big. All right. Put a bit more moss. Lacking some moss. I actually forgot that I have special shaders like. Okay. Being pretty isolating. What is this? Hey, bro. Ooh, cool? What's cool? Yeah, this is closest thing that I'll ever get to painting a backrooms environment. But I'm making a bar Thunder. My last stream I created a bunch of Harley Davidsons and basically just the entire look this uh this of this environment. I even added a bunch of trees in the back just to sell the idea that this is an isolated environment. That you can see it's kind of like a bar, right? Bar in the middle of nowhere. But today I'm just going to be applying some toon shaders and texturing it. How does this look with the trees? Ooh, not bad. Fuck. Dang, that's scary. Or strange at least. Strange. Uh anyway, let's paint this. Already painted some of the here. What about material? Oh, I do. Um like the car lights, please. Also need to paint the sign. So another thing. Notice how crowded this scene is compared to. Alright, for maybe the next one. Basic. It looks like a basic wall texture here. Or roof 2. Apply wave texture to this. Oh, okay. Up. It's a bit more. Get the color ramp up in here. Use constant. Say another. SX. Go. X. Go. Like that. Like it's some kind of window. I'll leave it at that for now. Nice. Okay. Serial mode. Solid mode, I mean. Okay. So we made the. We're done with the bar. Next thing we need to make is the sign here. Easy to make. Mark seam, that's pretty convenient. All of the lines here are already selected. A unwrap. Go ahead and select some of these. I know, like this coming in. Okay. I might as well just change the pure black. Then everything else. Okay. Guys. So I named this I named the interior of it the fly house, so well do that as well. Ah fuck. Wait. See this eyes here. Okay. Buy house sign. Okay. Hmm. Perfect.
Oh,
The heck is that? Oh, vision board. I don't know. Guys, my sister just showed me her vision board.
He doesn't know how to dream kasi.
I have dreams. Get the shit out of here. Get the hell out of here. You believe the audacity of my sister, guys? Come on, what the fuck is this? Didn't know reading in the middle of a few days ago. Now he's freaking bragging about this shit. Oh my god. Anyway, dreams. All right. Dreams do I have? I do have a dream of finishing this this film. Yes, I do consider that a long-term dream because I have no idea when this will be finished. Let's hope sometime in the future to actually just do. Hey. Go it. I like this brush. It's pretty good at giving me a like a shader look. My texture. Same one I used to. Oh fuck. There we go. Make it more saturated, I think. Or I mean, this shit. What's that doing there? Okay, things are going well in the bar setup here. To make a copy of this. Get rid of this. Here's this there. I need to make an endpoint to this, to these okay. There. I'll make another one. Just flipped over. So this one is this. There we go. Figure that out. I'll move this to a new collection, call it the app Ray apps. Okay. I'm getting rid of this completely. Also this one, I don't know why it's there. D R Z D. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay, I might need to create a texture for one. Get the bar roof. I still don't know what this part of the roof is supposed to be. Bar roof. Bar roof. Okay. Let me get to select the texture. No? Okay. Go and paint this shit, shall we? Do a special pattern here. Every indentation is going to consist of a very black color, while everything else is just plain white. Right? Nice. Roof dot bar roof. Ah. Hmm. Good so far. You guys are piling up in the view count of the stream. Alright. I guess the next thing we need to make is the parking lot. Like the most reasonable choice. Okay. Name. AU unwrap. Right. Go and shade this, shall we? So everything here gonna be one big texture. And the rest is gonna be something else. So let's just import a bar roof using called parking lot texture. Parking lot texture. Oh, there we go. All right. Where the places of parking spaces should be, so do that. And with my trusty and asphalt, texture can I need to know how the fuck the how did Craft Reaper make this brush? That's oh, here we go. If I adjust this to 0. Oh. Yep, texture mask to this. Oh. Huh? I can make this. Figure out how he made this brushes under. Just normal brushes that you can just get anywhere else. Actually very good brushes that Craft Reaper made. Be the the Craft Reaper fanboy for the past few streams, but I really like his brushes, man. It's really good. So let's make all of these. Parking spots here. Hmm? All right. You down here, up here. I haven't been watching a lot of horror movies. That was okay. Only been watching a bunch of YouTube documentaries on YouTube, which you may argue may be scary, depending on who they're talking about in the video. If it's about speedrunning, no, it won't be that scary. If it's about Minecraft YouTubers in the past, oh, okay, that's something about that is disturbing. Like, I'm looking back at some of the things that some Minecraft YouTubers did in the past, and I'm so glad that Dan TDM is a special case because he never really did anything wrong. For the rest of Minecraft YouTube, it was, oh my god, it was so freaking so much of a shit show. But one documentary that stood out to me, I don't want to talk about Minecraft YouTuber because already talked about in the past a lot. There's this one YouTuber, one speedrunner, one documentary talked about called Chibi. And it really made me feel kind of sad. Well, sad for speedrunners in general, because this speedrunner was pretty much took a lot of L's for most of his life. Chibi is supposed to be this speedrunner behind this game called Super Mario and the Thousand Year Door RPG made for the GameCube, I think. He did a lot of speedruns. He was but he never really, did anything notable in his career. I mean, he's pretty decent at Super Mario and the Thousand Year Door, but there are better people out there that could speedrun the game better than him. And he was caught cheating once in one of his streams. Then but then after that, just a bunch of trolls started attacking him. He already learned his lesson by the time he stopped cheating, yet people are still gang banging on him because of one thing he did earlier in his career. I wonder if I did something wrong right now, would people still mock me for it 10 years down the line? It's like something people would do on the internet. For example, I've heard of this guy named Darkside Phil. He's supposed to be a COD player. Back in I don't know, like 2006, and I didn't even heard of that guy up to now, and yet people are still freaking trolling him and shit. He did a bunch of bad shit in the past, but I can't believe the dedication that some of these trolls have towards him. I would think, like, like me, I don't watch a lot of Minecraft YouTube anymore. Even if I was a fan of them before, I know how to move on from something. But these trolls are relentless, man. I would think that trolls are just as flawed as the streamer himself. I feel like the quote is true that the streamer's attitude does sort of reflect upon attitude of their fan base, because these people are just as toxic as the man himself. You gotta wonder what the fuck are these guys into? Look at this guy. Wait, let's make these and get away with just using simple. All shaded. All I have to do is just rearrange some of the. Actually, you need to some fake ambient occlusion and texture coordinate. A separate XYZ. A subtract math node. I can go with simple addition, but who the heck wants negatives in their nodes? Finally, a color ramp. To then a saturation value. Probably like a faster way to do this, like creating these 4 saturation values and plug them into the custom node I made right here. But delicioso. Okay. Sure. Color. Separate XYZ. Drag. And a color ramp. Oh, no, it's yeah. So ambient, ambient city, and the other is ambient color. Right. Post. Tank. Hook. The tank needs to go down a bit. Right. do. This. Right. Like the Harley Davidson. Fuck that. Oh, right. Oh well, I'm gonna... Next to... Just to be a wooden bench. Plain wood. Using the same wood texture, so... Fucking creating a bar roof. Paint some... Right. Fuck. Then... Go with next coming from this one. I think these are all cubes. You see where the borders are in this texture over here. No, I noticed that my second episode on making the apartment building and the church was blowing up my studio. That got me thinking, you guys do you guys prefer environment modeling more than character modeling? Because I don't really do a lot of environments, make a lot of environments in Blender. If I'm going to make, if I made a animation in the past, I wouldn't really care about the about the environments, more so than characters or going to be playing in the animation. Glad to see that there's some people who wants me to make some stuff Blender that's not usually something I usually do. I want to try to branch out from just doing a bunch of character creations in Blender. Heck, even Blender content in general. because I feel like if I'm gonna do this for, I don't know, the next few months, I might get a little bit crazy doing the same shit over and over again. Why I was sort of slowly introducing you guys to the world of 2D drawings, like programs like GIMP and Krita. What the fuck is happening here now? Well as some music related stuff like LMMS. I'm actually having so much fun making music in LMMS because I've never really focused I never really focused myself that much into making music in the computer before. The closest I've ever gotten into making music in the computer is probably with this old, now discontinued, official Microsoft music making program called Music Maker Jam. But those are very cheap things that I've made for that program. If you guys have listened to my old videos, you would notice that I have an intro playing in the background. And the reason why I never got copyright strike for those intros, for those musical intros, not because I've used YouTube Studio, but because I've actually made those songs using Music Maker Jam. But they're only like very short 10-second loops. That's really just meant to last entire intros worth of animation. And plus, how Music Maker Jam works is that you just take a sample from someone and combine them with other samples that taken from someone to create music. So it's kind of like more so remixing. It sort of borders, the Music Maker Jam sort of borders around borders a remixing type of software that actually makes music for yourself. That was fun. Anyway, it's fun to make your especially when you make one that you yourself find very catchy and will want to put in a playlist. Like, I feel like I've listened to my track Horseway a couple of times now. I'm always like, damn, I made that? Shit. I would listen to Horseway every time I try to work out. It's pretty catchy song to listen to. I also noticed that I'm very fond of the minor key, the minor scale, more than any other more than any other song, more than any other note pattern there is in the, I don't know, in music theory. I don't know why. It just everything that any music that comes out using minor scale is just certified banger. Like, always something very epic, in my opinion. Like, Horseway was made using, I think, what was the minor scale next to A minor? Yeah, it's made using those notes. Repeated onto the same pattern of chords in a 5/4 scale. And even, I think, even the end screen of this live stream play a piano arrangement of mine played using the F minor. F minor, is it I'm not sure. It's pretty. It's a pretty fun fact about myself, I guess. Then again, I never really. I've only tackled minor and major scales. My music. I never really tried anything else like Napoleon scale. Napoleon scale. That was I tried to make something in the Napoleon scale, but every time I listen to the note arrangement, I feels very unnatural, I'd say the least. So I stick to both minor and major scale because those are very easy ones to work around. Those are pretty easy notes to work around. Well, fuck is this? Anyway, let's go paint some lines. I'll leave this line like this. Very natural. Natural enough at least. Hey, one more. Like painting everything here. Just want the ones that are maybe seen in the camera. Seen. Up here. Okay. How should that get through? Holiday, oh my god, the holiday. I feel like the Harley Davidson will be a chore to sort of texture. Wait. Right. These ones I can use for wall. Or roof. Using. Oh, the sign. Right. shit here. How long this will last? Very, very fancy tile here. Okay. Time check 4:26, and then I think I'll be streaming on Tuesday because Sunday is my rest day and Monday is when I have to go. Hopefully by Tuesday I'll have some free time to continue with this. I can finish this and Harley Davidson probably would need to be textured offline. Oh, and the train. Oh my god, I can't wait to start making trains, guys. It's really one hell of a fun stream to make. Sidewalk. Sidewalk bar text. Okay. Call this WD sign. Make full EWD sign. Oh, I have this sign memorized to it. For some reason I have this. Right? Where? WD. Outline. Okay. Alright. Go and this mission shader. Keep the trees less detailed because pretty much gonna be crowding the surroundings of this. That is the I just crashed my experience to slow down here. I had to get rid of that first. Okay. let me get a good view. I have. Okay. Boys, I think I'm going to call this a stream. They're really just very simple. Few things I could make from this, like if we can need to like texture the lights and shit, but overall you guys can sort of see where this is going, right? In the blackness and the darkness of the scene is really, it kind of gives you an idea already. So anyways, I'm gonna leave the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'm going to freaking go to the washroom. Food in a while. See you guys. Now, go read a book. Bye bye. See ya. Sheesh.